Re-ranking the tracks of Booster Course DLC Wave 1 in Mario Kart Deluxe. Blimey, that was a mouthful. Kicking off the list, we got Toad Circuit. Mario Kart 7 had some amazing tracks to pick from for the DLC, such as Woohoo Mountain Loop, Wario's Galleon, and the best rainbow road in the series, so I'm not entirely sure why such a basic track was chosen. There's honestly nothing interesting I can say about this track, and that's why it's at the bottom of the list. Thankfully, later DLC waves picked some great tracks from 7. The Booster Course Pass introduced the tracks from Tour that were based off the real world, from New Donk City in the middle of the night, to the Cedars, to the country that got fucking nuked twice. Now, it being section-based is why it's above Toad Circuit, but like Toad Circuit, there's not really much going on in this track, aside from the occasional monster dodge. As such, the track is, well, kinda boring. Now that we've had several other Tour tracks that are much better, such as London Loop and Singapore Speedway, there's really no reason to come back here now. Overall, I'd have to say Wave 1 has the weakest selection of real-world tracks, because whilst Tokyo Blur is the weakest overall, I'd say Paris Promenade is probably second or third weakest. This track does at least have some interesting stuff going on though, with the glider ramp to the Eiffel Tower, the pipes and piranha plants to dodge, and I did like how the final lap is done in reverse, but I think this going down a different route on different laps has been done better since. I'm really glad the Tour tracks we got in later DLC waves were a lot better. Choco Mountain was one of my favourite retro tracks in Mario Kart DS, however I do prefer the remake we have here, since you can now trick off the ramps, the new cave sections where you have to avoid bars, and avoiding a boulder hitting you in the fucking face. Seriously, that'll leave a nasty mark, but you can avoid where they're going to hit the ground by just looking at the ground. I know if that places it above the other 3. I really don't know what I was thinking on my old list. I guess I maybe let nostalgia bias affect this decision or something like that, but I still agree that it's a really fun track. Sky Garden was one of my favourite tracks in Mario Kart Super Circuit, and given the original is from that game that was just edited like obviously I massively prefer the remake. It's no longer flat, I really like using the shortcuts here, and the music is really enjoyable to listen to. I was never the biggest fan of Mario Kart DS's Shroom Ridge, but this is an enjoyable track. You always have to be careful on this track with the traffic everywhere. Like, seriously, do these guys, like, not give a damn that people are trying to race here? Well, given how driving into one knocks you out, I guess they do. I also really like how they added in this shortcut with the pipe blowing out air, allowing you to skip the corner if you have a mushroom. Seriously, that is some really strong air. It all makes for a fun track overall. When it comes to traffic tracks, I still hope for Mushroom City from Double Dash. Seriously, Double Dash needs more love than just one track. Yeah, I really don't give a shit about you, mate. Coconut Mall was easily one of the fan favourites from Wii, and for good reason. You get to drive up escalators, boost through shops, and avoid Shy Guys on the home stretch. Unlike those Miis from the Wii, I don't think these Shy Guys are drugged. I legit think these bastards are out for blood. When they fixed that at the end, it made the ending of the track a lot better. This track is still regularly picked in my streams today, and it hasn't gone boring yet. It's still a ton of fun to race on. I did not expect to like this track as much as I did, but my first few races on this track have been an absolute blast. Then why the heck did you not put this at number 1, mate? No, seriously, because Ninja Hideaway is one of my favourite tracks in the game. Definitely a top 20, maybe even a top 10. I love how this track has alternate routes galore, and all of them are a blast to drive through, making it a track I still haven't gotten bored of, despite often coming up in my streams. The music is also really catchy and one of my favourite music tracks in the game, so I guess it's one of my favourites in 2 different categories of tracks now. Yeah, this is definitely my favourite track in DLC Wave 1. And if you want to watch my rankings for the second DLC wave, you can click right here, mate. Alternatively, here's a recent Mario Kart Deluxe stream I did if you want to check that out as well. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll see you later.